We'll get ready to have Cecilia back. She's been covering the 2016 African Women's Cup of Nations. And what a story for Nigeria. Sarah Akwaranosi's goal just shattered the hearts of those Cameroonians.
They came, they came to saw, but they didn't conquer, obviously, because the Cameroonians, until that time, very impressive.
That's right.
Hadn't lost a game. But they met the better side. They met the more experienced team, and that's why they lost that game.
Yeah, you could actually say the Falcons came, saw, and conquered because they went over to Cameroon to get everything and to get the
that's for the Falcons.
Yeah, for the Falcons, fantastic one. The Cameroonians start for them, but it shouldn't be all sad and everything for the Cameroonians because they did really well. The last World Cup they got to the quarterfinals. It shows the improvement. Now we used to think it was Equatorial Guinea, South Africa, Ghana, but the Cameroonians are now in the mix. If not for the Falcons, they would have gotten at least one African title. So it just shows you that right now, African female football in Africa is getting really big.
It is, yeah, it is improving. There's no doubt about that. Chinasa, you mentioned earlier just a bit of clarification on how many titles Nigeria has won at this competition. It's 8 officially because the 1991 and 1995 editions are being disregarded by CAF. So it starts to count from 1998.
Yeah, it started counting from when it became a competition.
Exactly.
The ones of 91 and 95 were actually like it was sort of qualifiers for the World Cup.
Exactly. And so then we have it there now. Winners. That was in 1998 for Nigeria. 2000, 2002, 2004, 2006. So the first 5 editions there won by Nigeria. Then Equatorial Guinea just came from nowhere, and
Nigerian players.
With help from Nigerian players. And they won in 2008. Nigeria reclaimed the title in 2010. Then Equatorial Guinea again in 2012. Then 2014, 2016. The Falcons of Nigeria. It is very interesting to note and see here that Chinasa, Ghana, South Africa. They haven't won this competition.
And now I'm looking at the list and I'm saying, it should be called Nigeria Women's Cup of Nations. That's how it should be called.
I mean, dominance is very
yeah, of course, definitely. But the funny thing is that both times Equatorial Guinea won. I don't think we got into the finals. I think both times they played South Africa, if I remember correctly. And at least the South Africans have gone to the finals. Yeah. Cameroonians have gone to the finals. So yeah,
but
it just shows the variety of powers in African female football.
Yeah, obviously there's one undisputed power.
Definitely.
I mean, but where do we go from here now in terms of translating this kind of performances on the world stage? 1999 is still the best performance for the Falcons at the World Cup quarterfinals. Lost painfully against Brazil. I recall, against Brazil.
Yeah, after coming back from 3 goals.
Exactly. So where do we go next now? It's been disappointing. In Canada, they didn't manage to get out of the group.
Yeah, you know what? I think first of all, when we're going for a World Cup, next time we're going for World Cup, they should prepare very well.
That's right. First of all,
first of all, preparation should be on point. Not getting to the venue days or before the tournament. They should prepare very well. Then I believe in the coaches right now because where they have coaches that have been at the highest level. We're talking about Florence Amabini, captain, fantastic. Yes. She was there in the 1999 team that got to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. She was there. And Chejine, Perpetua and Kocha. You have experienced heads leading them now. So I believe that, and we have the players that are capable to take on anybody. Come on the 20 World Cup, we got to the finals. Assisa Toshuala, MVP and everything. So it shows you we have players that can go on the world stage and perform. It just takes a little more belief, more technical know-how. Yeah. Thankfully, most of the players, or some of them, are actually in Europe, mixing it with the Germans, Norwegians, and the rest of them over there. So I think it's just a little bit. In a little while, will come good.
Interesting. And since you mentioned it, the coach, Florence Magbani, interim basis, she's in charge. I mean, but surely with this performance now, we are going on to win this tournament. She has to be.
Come on, Southgate got the England job for winning 2 qualifiers and drawing 2 friendly matches. And this woman went to the Nations Cup and won it. Why wouldn't she get the job permanently?
Yeah, but that's not for you to say. That's what the NFF technical committee.
She should get the job permanently.
Right? Because we had Barrister Sheyi Akumi here, and she says that you said definitely Florence will be in the running, but then ultimately the NFF technical committee will have to make a decision on that.
The question is why tamper with what is working.
Formula, right?
It is working. Why tamper with it?
That's right. Okay. Don't fix it if it's not broken. So that's it. The Super Falcons of Nigeria. Let's keep showing love to the team on Twitter. Twitter. We're getting loads of messages. Keep the love coming. It's all about celebrating the Super Falcons of Nigeria, undisputed champions of Africa. Mark Green in the UK says, kudos to the Super Falcons on their victory. The girls earned it, notwithstanding the shaky NFF camp. Shaky NFF camp. I don't know what you mean by that, but against all odds, they went on to win. Ifya Nchuku Alaribe says, congrats to our Super Falcons for winning the title again and for a record 8th time. Wow. Isn't that just so sweet?
Very sweet
Trying
indeed.
to count it, you need to take a breath because it's a whole lot of wins right there for the Super Falcons.
Yeah, it's very easy to lose count if you're not careful. Johnson Paul Bassi is giving kudos to the Falcons as well. So, boy, there's a twist to it because he's saying the Falcons coach should be given the mandate to go to the Eagles camp. I wonder to go and do what to propel them and.
Come on. I don't know what he's talking about. The Eagles are not doing badly themselves. World Cup qualifier, we can see qualifiers. We can see what's happening. 6 points out of a total of 6, and getting 2 wins. Come on, he should not bring this. The Falcons and the Eagles can coexist together and do well individually.